Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the latest episode of Thoughts on Education, an initiative under College Dunia taken in order to reduce the gap between students and colleges and slash universities. I'm very glad that today I have Gupta sir, who is having 27 years plus experience into education industry. He is currently the director of Arena Animation Jayanagar. He is owning the creative campus in Jayanagar itself for animation, as well as he founded the Gupta College as well. I'm very glad, sir, joining with us today evening. Thank you for joining with us, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, going to the first question, what is the latest program that you are offering in your institute, which will help students outperform and stand apart from the crowd?
Yeah, the latest in thing the whole world knows today, is the AVG sector. AVG in sense, A stands for animation, V for visual effects, and G for gaming. AVG sector, which was not known to people few years back, today everybody, the most important, the topmost man of this country, Mr. Modi, the Prime Minister of India himself has been talking a lot about this AVG sector. And you know that even during the recent budget also, the Finance Minister introduced the huge budget for the AVG sector to promote AVG sector, because that has been identified as the fastest developing industry today in India. So looking at the future, the government of India, our government of Karnataka, including government of Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, every government, state government, central government have been talking about this AVG sector, because there is a huge potential which lies in this industry. As that's Indians, we are quite creative when it comes to these aspects. So based on this, here we have created courses connected with the AVG sector, that is animation, gaming and visual effects, so that a student will be empowered. These are all skill-based, skill development courses. These skill development courses make students, they would empower them to ensure that, he becomes skilled, and again, of course, in turn, the jobs. These are top courses. Based on this, there are plenty of courses with us. Also, there are courses connected with for people, who are very, very particular about graduation, postgraduate diplomas. Today, everything is available. BSc in animation, BSc in game designing, BSc in visual effects, or MSc in animation, gaming, or you can look at postgraduate diplomas for students who have completed their degrees. BCom, BBA, BSc, whichever degrees they want, they complete, and they take up a 1-year postgraduate diploma courses in the field of game designing, animation, visual effects. These are all buzzwords today, which we have been dealing for the last 27 years. The entire thing, I would say, has transformed. People love to do it because there is no failure in this. That's the best part. There is no failure. See, basically, these are all skill development courses. Since they learn these skills, so we hone these skills of the students, and automatically students get excited right from day one, because there is nothing to by heart here. It's all about skill development. So how much I practice, how much I would observe and learn, how much I put my creativity skills using the tools what are available today, the students start seeing the output right from day one. So students feel very, very elated, because these are all buzzwords, and which day in and day out they would like to showcase it to their friends or relatives. They feel very proud about it. And also the most important, this industry, there is huge money. It's a very, very huge money in this industry.
Correct. That's a big visionary words which you are trying to share with us. The students who are actually aspiring students into this sort of skill set will end up in all these courses what you're trying to explain. Sir, along with followed to this, I wanted to ask you, how do you tend to build an industry connected with this program?
Oh, it's amazing actually. See, industry wants to get connected with academia in this particular group, because the companies have been getting very, very huge orders, very huge orders, I would say. The requirements are extremely high in this industry. Unlike the other industries, which are, wherein, for example, I'll compare this with a normal engineering. You take up a normal engineering course, which are good enough. There's no doubt all engineering courses are phenomenal. But the problem is there are too many people. See, if there are 10 jobs, you have about, I would say, 40 engineers readily available. See, the proportion is something, which has gone little out of control or out of proportion. That's the reason engineers find it very difficult. I think there's an open, if you just Google and check the kind of opportunities what are available for a regular engineer, only about 25 to 30% of the engineers are placeable today through the campus drive today. That's the sad part today. But still, many people are not aware about this industry. That's a problem, because this is not taught in all the colleges. This is one, negative part, which I do not know, whatever may be the reason, but 10 years down the line, I feel this courses could be available in almost all the colleges. Right now, very selective colleges, institutions have this kind of courses, which are highly skill-oriented, requires extremely good, infrastructure, good hardware, good faculty members, industry-relevant faculties, makes a lot of difference. So probably that's the reason you will not have many institutions which are very, very good in nature are available in the market. Whereas we are here just the last 27 years.
Right, sir. Right, definitely. Because if you compare the last 4 years and right now, there are colleges coming up with all these courses and all. They believe that this is going to be the era, and that shows the kind of films also coming out, the kind of money spinning at the box office as well. All these animated movies are making. Correct, right?
That's one area. I think what you are referring is perfectly fine, perfectly correct also, because without entertainment, I don't think we can move forward. Today, the simple nutshell, if you ask me, any urban families, if there are 5 people in a family, 5 people would be watching in different medias. And unlike the good old days, one television, and television you would see that probably the entire family would sit and watch. Today it's not happening. See, probably father is watching on one television one particular program, the mother is watching something else, daughter is watching probably on her tab, son is watching on his I would say the laptop, and one more child is watching on the mobile. See, the content requirement has completely changed. Today's OTT platform has transformed the whole thing. Real huge content is available today, and lot more is required because expectations are very huge. Our
Correct.
internet is phenomenal.
Correct.
Our mobile phones are fantastic today. So the demand has increased. That's the reason, huge projects, I would say, with the industry. Industries require huge number of people, but not many people are available in the market. That's where is the challenge. That's the reason.
Correct. Sir,
he will end up with at least 3 to 4 jobs.
Yeah, exactly.
Unlike, they study and, they scout from one company to the other company and try to find a job. Whereas here, sitting in one campus, that is Arena Creative Campus, Jayanagar, they will have at least 3-4 jobs in their hand by the time they complete their course.
So you're trying to say that, sir, the kind of opportunities after this course are immense.
Very huge. Very huge. Just, I'll tell you, I'm not boasting. You yourself can get into LinkedIn and check how many openings are there for UI UX. Just check. And how many openings are there for animation? How many are there in VFX? It's mind-boggling. The salaries are also mind-boggling. But as I said, this is right now not available in most of the institutions. And that's where, you have less the ratio between the availability of jobs and probably the number of people who are completing this course. There is a huge gap, which is making probably every single student will get at least 2-3 jobs by the time they complete the course.
Wonderful. Sir, I think I believe that animation is going to create big waves in the coming years for sure, and
it's good.
I'm very glad that one of the leading popular Arena Animation Center director has joined with us today evening. Thank you so much for sparing your 10 minutes of time with us. Sir. Thank you so much.
Thanks for calling. All the best. Take care.
Thank you. Thanks.